thanking God for another day, and a major shout out to the YouTube family and big brother T-Mont. I was just looking at your video on 13 years old and already performing all sex about the children that got busted down there in Atlanta, Clayton County, I believe, and how they got caught behind somebody's house, man, you know, and how people are pulling their children out of public school because of the sexual activities going on. Hey, man, it's bad down here too, bro. It really looked like it don't matter where you go, but I love what you were saying in the video, and then that's why it's so hard for the single parents to bring these kids up right, because they're coming up unbalanced. And the way sex is now, man, it's just exposed. It's so out in the open now, man, that it's all around, and you got people getting pregnant when they 13 years old now, 12 years old now, and it's sad, man. And you made some very good points in there, man, because see, this is why I be talking about it all the time to you. Why they done took talking about sex out of church. It's bad enough it's not being taught in a lot of the houses, the homes, and then you got one parent, and then we don't even want to talk about it in church. And these kids are so, you know, so willing to know what it is. And 12, 13 years old, man, giving blowjobs already. And that's why they wind up pregnant, man. Because you can't watch your child all day. You know, the best advice my mama told me when I was growing up, she said, here y'all some condoms. She said, I'm not going to try to stop y'all from having sex because that is impossible. I'm not going to be at home all day for that. And that was the best advice I had to this day, man. And that stuck with me when I was little, and it still stuck with me till I'm grown now. And she said, if you get one of them nappy head girls pregnant, take care of your responsibility. That's what my mama said. But my mama was there. She kept it real, because you can't watch your child all day. Once your child leave your home, you don't know what's going on. Because you don't know what's going on in between classrooms. You don't know what's going on after school. That's why, you know, it's so many people just, they want to take their kids out of public school. And man, when you look at the whole thing about sex now, man, it don't have no age on it. Man, you got folks don't care right now, man, because they are exposed to it. I say, you look at this, you got women, 2 women in the household messing with each other, trying to bring a little girl up, you know, to be a woman. She gonna be confused. Then you got 2 men trying to raise a little boy how to be a man. He gonna be confused. And I'm not talking about homosexuality. I'm just using it. You know, I'm not talking bad about nobody. I love everybody, but this is what's going on. How you gonna raise a boy up to be balanced? And he's looking at a man with another man. And then when you go to school, man, see, the young girls are so hot now, man. They are very hot. These young boys are too. People walking around right now looking for something to stick their thing in as I speak, because it's so out in the open now. And then half of them looking at the bad example that's in front of them. That's why I always say hats off to the single women, man, because first of all, it's not a lot of fathers around, a lot of daddies around, man. The majority of them locked up on the street, man, don't want nothing to do with the child. And that's killing these children, man. And a lot of these children got a lot of anger in them already, and they just looking for something to get into. And they ain't worried about having a baby, and that's why the abortion rate is so high, man. Very high. Because everybody getting pregnant and you know, getting rid of the baby. Oh, man, I feel you, T-Mont. I feel you, man, and I feel your frustration, because I believe you say you got 2 daughters, man. And, hey, man, you need your father in your life. Man, you need your father in your life, women. I know it's rough on you. I just pray. I always pray hard for the single women, especially with these young boys, man. These boys are so unbalanced. Ain't no male figure in their life. Ain't no male figure. They already don't need no more criticism. They need to be showed the way. How can you teach somebody if you ain't been taught yourself? See, self-discipline is so important. You got to install in these children. These children are, man, you come get on the streets, you see it all, man. You see people dropping out of school at 15, 16 years old, man. They already on the corner. Because they think it's all about drugs, sex, and money, man, and expensive cars, and being popular, man. That's what the average young cat looking at nowadays, because that's all they see. And they getting these women pregnant, man, man, we got so many children out of wedlock, man, it don't even make no sense. Back in the day, man, people stayed together. They had their children by the same You might have a few, you know, running wild, but man, the majority of back in the day, folks kind of stuck together, man, and it was all about love. Now, ain't no love, man. It's just lust. People just wanting to have sex, and oral sex is taking over, man. It's taking over for the children, for sure. I don't know a grown man that don't love oral sex. I don't know. I don't know one. Do y'all know one? Everybody I know, oral sex is what's going on now. Because like I just said in the other video about the flesh, there going to be some things done in your flesh you ain't going to never want to get rid of. Because as long as you are in this flesh, you're going to have trouble. And we all have trouble with the flesh. But see, the beautiful thing is if you can just keep God first, you know, stay in his will. But I pray hard for the children, Brother T. I do, man. I know it's sad, man, but, you know, we just got to keep moving forward. And you right, man, that comment that mama made was just ridiculous. Children gonna be children. Now, what if that girl would have wound up caught AIDS? I bet she wouldn't have said it then. If her little daughter would have caught AIDS out there giving blowjobs, how many of them was it? 4? 3 or 4 boys? 13 years old, man. Probably looked at something off the internet. Ain't no telling, man. And then here's the sad thing in school. You got people killing each other, man. You got people making threats, man. If you tell on me, I'm going to shoot you up or kill you. I'm going to stab you. I saw this on the news all the time, man. People killing. I'm talking about children, man. Children getting their hands on guns and knives, and some of them stabbing up the teachers, man. It's all over the news. Check the news out. And that's why I don't, you know, I try to just stay positive, big bro, because there are some dangerous games going on in this life, man. Dangerous games. Getting pregnant at 13. I know some getting pregnant at 12. Man, when I was that age, I didn't even have my mind on women, man. I was out here running around, riding bicycles, going to the park and trying to play basketball or something. I didn't have my mind on no women at the age of 13 and 12, but that was just me. But see, the times done changed, bro. That's what we got to look at, big brother T, how the times done changed, man. See, back in your area, man, you know, it was a little, you know, straight, man. You didn't have a whole lot. Now you got so many diseases out now, man. They trying to figure out the name of this stuff. You got so many diseases out. This is what folks don't understand with all this creeping around. You're going to mess around and catch something, man, you can't get rid of. Because you don't know what you're running up in. People nowadays don't even have to know each other. They can meet each other, talk on the phone, and next thing you know, bam, as soon as they see each other, they having sex. Unprotected sex at that. Running up in any and everything. You don't know what you're running up in. You don't know who just ran up in it. We got to be careful, man. The children are in need, man, for their fathers. Some don't have their fathers or their mothers, man. All they have is the streets. So all they gonna have is the street mentality. And it's sad, man. But I feel you, big brother T. We just gonna keep praying, man, and we just gonna just try to keep moving forward, man. Cause, oh man, 13 years old, already caught giving head behind somebody's house. I can just imagine what the neighbors were seeing, man. And some of them gonna say, oh, she all right. Because some of them probably was around looking themselves. This flesh, man, ain't no joke. 13 years old, man. Don't have no age on it no more. It really don't, excuse me. That's why these women got mad at me when I did that video on can you teach your child other than something shaking their butt. They got mad at me for doing that video, man. Well, I said, let me say it right. I said, can we teach the children, the women, the little girls, something other than shaking their ass? That's what I said in that video. Because that's what a lot of them are doing now. So if they shaking it into the camera, best believe they're going to shake it when they get out there in them streets. When they get behind them where their parents can't see them. Then they wondering why they pregnant. And you got some of these parents got the nerve to encourage their daughters to get out there and make that money. But then when their daughters get pregnant, they want to kick their daughters out of the house, man. It's sad. So, man, we just got to be careful, man. We don't do nothing like the Bible say. That's what the problem is, man. We go up against the word of God all day long, man, and expect the blessings behind it. And people wonder why the world looks so bad right now. Oh, man. I hope everybody doing well and be blessed.